Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Mario Golf Super Rush because when I first saw this game, I actually thought it looked kind of bland. But after watching it again, I think it actually looks pretty good, but I have my concerns. And they mainly fall into what I'm going to call the Mario Tennis Aces problem. Because Mario Tennis Aces, I think was actually a really good game. But when it came to the core of it, it felt like there wasn't too much to it. And it felt like the gimmicks that they added weren't really that much fun. Now, with these Mario sports titles, it's inevitable that there's going to be some sort of gimmick. There's going to be something to it that makes it a Mario sports title, which is to be expected and what I think keeps us excited. So with Mario Golf Super Rush, the biggest gimmick that I see is the speed golf mode, which at first, like I said, I thought this game looked bland in general, but watching it again, it actually does look like fun. It looks like it can get super wacky, and it honestly seems like it can get pretty intense. And it seems like these modes are going to be able to be played online, so I can already picture playing with friends and it getting super wacky, super intense, and super fun. I want to talk about the story mode of this game, but I want to bring up something first, and that is the Mario Tennis Aces problem. Because with that game, not only what I mentioned earlier about Mario Tennis Aces, but there was something else about the game that was really a shame. So when it came out, there was clearly balancing issues. Because the way the online worked, it had a leaderboard and it had seasons. It was really cool. However, because there were huge balancing issues, where Bowser Jr. was by far the best character, it made playing online almost pointless. They did go through and balance the game later on, but this was only the start of things happening as time went on. Whereas if these updates came out faster, I think it would have helped the game a lot. So not only was there the balancing issue, but then there was one thing that me and my friend really hoped would be in the game, and that was doing doubles against random people. I'm pretty sure you could do this if it was with 4 friends, but you could not join a doubles match against 2 random people. I know for sure for ranked, and I'm pretty sure also for just playing for fun. My friend would always bring up, I hope this comes out, I hope this comes out, I hope this gets added. And I kept saying, there's no way. It's been so long, there's no way. Well, I think it was actually a year and a half later, they did. You can go on ranked mode, join with a friend online, and do doubles ranked online. That should have been in the base game. There is no reason that that should not have been there when the game came out. And it's things like this that make a game die off. Because yeah, not every single person was looking to do doubles online with friends, but it's still a feature that came so late that I highly doubt people were really ready to just jump back into the game. Because something else that they did was they were adding characters at an extremely slow rate. And I get their logic. Their logic is, well, if we add these characters as time goes on, then people are going to want to jump back on the game and get excited. People are going to talk about the game, all that jazz. Well, at the end of the day, it's still a tennis game. So it's not going to be the most popular game anyway. So I highly doubt that someone is going to see a character get added and be like, oh, I need to play Mario Tennis Aces now. For some people, sure. But for most people, it's probably going to just be people that are already playing the game anyway. So to not derail from the main topic, the reason why I bring all of this up is because I think as long as they don't take these missteps that Mario Tennis Aces had, then Mario Golf could be a lot more fun and have a lot more things to do than what Mario Tennis Aces had. And I will say that Nintendo is definitely getting better with online play. I know there's arguments on connection, but a lot of that has to do with the player's connection, and that's not a topic that I want to get into. Do I think that Nintendo can do a better job at it? Yes. But a lot of times it is someone that's using Wi-Fi, and they're far away from the router, and the Wi-Fi chip is already bad in the Switch, so you're already pretty much going to be having a bad time. But in terms of online features, Nintendo has been getting better. And from watching this trailer, I have a feeling that most of these modes will go online. Because I got nervous with the speed golf mode at first, because at the bottom it said you need more consoles or whatever sold separately, but then after it says online membership sold separately or whatever. So speed golf goes online. And I would assume that if speed golf goes online, then there's probably another mode where you can compete against other people, and there's probably seasons and stuff like Mario Tennis Aces. I'm just assuming and theorizing, I don't know for sure, but I would imagine that it would have that. And something else that I hope they don't drop the ball on like they did with Mario Tennis Aces was that it was really cool that Mario Tennis Aces allowed you to have different costumes for different characters. However, the rate at which they released these was way too slow. They would eventually have some sort of event, you had to get a certain amount of points in the event, and then you could unlock the costumes. Which I will say the events were cool because you could actually do them with friends. But with how slow these things got released and these events were available, it just got old. And seeing that Wario has a costume in this game, I really hope they don't do the same thing. Maybe if they do it with some of them, but they have to do it at a faster rate and there needs to be more available. Because again, I really think their logic was, well, if we just really spread this out, then people are going to be playing Mario Tennis Aces forever. But it was just at too slow of a rate, and I think most people just stopped playing. I think that adding content later can get people to keep playing a game, but you have to do it right. If you do it too slow and too spread out, people are just going to start to fizzle out of the game as it is, and they're not going to really jump back in just because of one thing being added, depending on how big the update even is. But the final thing that I want to talk about is the story mode. I think it looks pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure I thought the same thing about Mario Tennis Aces, and I did not enjoy that campaign. So, I will say this does look like more fun. I actually kind of like that you're a me character. Normally, I don't really care about that, but I think with this game, it's kind of cool. Because that way it separates the story mode completely from all the other characters, because you're playing your me, and you're changing the stats of your me. So that way it feels more like a customization thing, and makes it separated from the other modes of the game. So in general, I think this game looks good, but I'm still a little bit afraid of it being bare bones. I think as long as they don't take the missteps that Mario Tennis Aces had, I think this game could be in good shape. I'm definitely going to be picking this game up, so I'll probably make more videos on it later, and just as trailers come out in general, so hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section down below on what you think about all this. Are you excited about the game? Are you not? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and want to support my content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.